Yeah, it's good to be back home again. All right. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry to have to drag you guys through this. All right, so let's just get right into it. We're going to get right into it. I did a story earlier this year about Amos Miller, okay? I've had it on my heart lately that our channel is going to start talking about current events that's affecting our lifestyle, which is going to be food, water, you know, country living, you know, all this agenda stuff that's going on. It's just been on my heart, like, for evil to exist, all it takes is for good men to do nothing, okay? And I have felt like I have been quiet long enough, right? And if you guys have been watching our videos, you saw, like, it just started, okay? Now, if you want to learn how to live off grid, if you want to learn how to homestead, grow 90% of your own food, live 100% off of rainwater, right? I mean, you know, we heat with wood. If you want to learn that stuff, we have 1,200 plus intensive videos on teaching you everything about this lifestyle. 1,200 videos. And all you have to do is, it's for free. And you just have to click it and then just go from one to the other. I even made playlists so you could learn how to make an outdoor kitchen, or you could learn how to make a root cellar. All those videos are bundled into one nice little package, right? So I have a lot of videos showing our everyday, day-to-day life and then teaching you guys how to walk through it. I've read a quote somewhere that said, if we do not talk about politics, that we will be ruled by lesser men. And that really got me thinking, right? Like, they say, don't talk about politics, don't talk about religion. It's so divisive. And I think to myself, is that from the enemy? You know, are we not to talk about that stuff because someone might get upset? And then what happens is our way of life starts being compromised, as you can see right before your eyes. Okay? So you know, if you don't like that I'm talking about current events and stuff like that, I'm sorry, okay? But you are welcome to peruse our 1,200 plus videos that can definitely, you know, get you out of the mud, right? To get your wheels rolling again. It's awesome stuff, okay? I did a video a little bit ago about Amos Miller. 2.6 million views. I got over 1 million something views in like 3 days, okay? That video, because I brought awareness to the situation, which I'm trying to do here, and I'm going to explain to you guys in a second. That video helped Amos Miller out immensely, and it gave him a better chance at winning his court case. And if you guys aren't following the Amos Miller story, I'll leave a link. I forget where they are because I don't do them that much, but they're up here somewhere. Amos Miller is an Amish farmer who is supplying food to a bunch of his customers, thousands of customers. And they voluntarily come there and buy food all the time. Well, the U.S. Marshals and stuff, they don't like that stuff because there's some other backstory. They've been giving Amos a trouble about his setup for a while. Amos has been puppy dogging along with them, saying, oh yes, and then he signed an agreement. Signing agreements, your words, you know, contracts, all that stuff is what they're out to nullify now on the other side. You know, the rule of law is disappearing is what I'm saying. But he had promised to them that he was going to do certain things to kind of get him up to snuff, and then he never did it. And that's really what put him in the trick bag. If he just would have stayed and said, no thank you, beat it, he probably would have been a lot better off. But he did nonetheless. And he got a crummy public defender lawyer. He's been battling this stuff, going broke, and trying to say, I don't want to inject my meat with radiation or chlorine and all this stuff. I just want to provide fresh food like God intended. And, you know, he's battling the stuff. And his lawyer, this public defender, was telling him, dude, like, you know, you're not very educated. Why don't you just say, you know, you're going to change, pay the fines, you know, admit to the guilt, and then we can wrap this up and get on with it. And he says, no, I'm not going to. I didn't do anything wrong. Because I posted that video and everybody started talking about Amos Miller. That video was like 2 months dead. Nobody was talking about Amos Miller. I did our video. It gained a lot of traction. I mean, the Father puts this stuff on my heart. I'm not making this stuff up. And now through that video, he has fired that attorney, got a lot of donations, okay, and has gotten the Kyle Rittenhouse lawyer to represent him. So now he's going to have a much better chance at fighting this court case. And I'll be honest with you guys, follow this court case because it's going to be a problem for us in our community if he loses, okay? For small butcheries and place like this can cause a lot of problems. Now, the other day, I was just minding my own business, you know, doing my thing, and I came across this story that Ted Nugent was talking about, and I couldn't believe my ears. I mean, I couldn't believe what I was hearing from him. He was saying that Tractor Supply promoted and sponsored LGBTQRS plus. I'm going to tell you guys what that plus means on another video. You know, in Romans, they talk about this stuff, don't they? Like he just gives them over to it, their lusts and their perversions. Wow, man, we're seeing it right in our face. Anyways, I heard the story and I did a little investigation, and it turns out that Tractor Supply has voluntarily signed up for the ESG program. Okay, now you guys can go do your homework, and I've always started from the beginning, right? I've encouraged you to do your homework, and I've encouraged you to contact Tractor Supply. I said I won't be shopping there anymore, and I can't recall, unless that very first video that was a live video when I was really hot and bothered, I never called for a big boycott on Tractor Supply. You guys do what you want to do. I even said in another video, spend money there, don't spend money there, right? But I brought the information to the fold. Now what happens is a lot of us, okay, let me just tell you guys this right up front. Doug has been doing the YouTube thing for quite a while, right? Doug knows personally, like not just on YouTube and watching their videos, but I know these people personally, right? I know a lot of people personally, and we've talked, and I've spent time around them, and there's some people, you know, that we don't click with. I mean, that's just how it is, for whatever reason, okay? 7 years ago, when we had like 20,000 subscribers or 25,000 subscribers, and you know, we are teachers, that's what Stacy and I do. And Patera started this homesteading conference, and she invited us to speak at her conference. And we're, you know, no real money, no nothing, tight budget. I believe in our mission so much that I told her we'd be glad to do that. And we paid for our own way there. We drove all the way out to there. We bought our own place to sleep in, right? We promoted her event and sold tickets, a lot of tickets, okay? We did a great job at our speaking event. And when we left, things just got kind of weird, I'll just say that. And we've never really spoken to or dealt with Patera anymore, right? I mean, it's just kind of how it is. I'm not saying anything about it other than I guess we just didn't click. Now we'll fast forward here to this video. I put the video out with the information, ask you to do your homework. And a lot of the people that watch our channel watch her channel. So what they did was they ran over to her channel, and I won't call this gossiping right now, but they asked her what she thought about it. What do you think about this? What do you think about this stuff that Doug's saying about Tractor Supply? I don't know what she thought about it. But what I do know is she tried to do some homework, but was a little sloppy. She says she called the corporate office on Sunday and talked to somebody on the phone. And they assured her that Tractor Supply would never sponsor any LGB stuff. They only do 4-H, and on and on and on. And here's the video clip of exactly what she said, and then exactly what I said. Nice day today. We came back. Stacy runs off to take Molly out, and I was just kind of listening to Ted here on the TV. He's a true patriot, if you didn't know. And he was on about this Tractor Supply story. And I don't know if you guys know this or not, but this is going to affect how I spend money over there, which I'm not going to spend any more money over there. Oh my gosh, y'all. Tractor Supply in Waco, Texas.
Baptist Homestead, I'm going to go ahead and make this video. It won't be too long, I'm sure. So I put out a video this morning talking about my dairy cow. And hopefully we're seeing some improvement. The vet is still coming tomorrow. This is Sunday, the 28th? I don't know. Moms after holidays don't know whether they're coming or going or not. So, but because I did end up going to Tractor Supply, and it's in my latest video, and actually I'm going to talk about it in my next video, so there's that. I'm getting bombarded with a lot of comments, which I didn't have any idea about this, folks. I've been in veterinarian Thanksgiving for the last 4 to 5 days. Vetville, whatever that is. And I'm going to be very vague about this because, frankly, I'm going to drop this video off and I'm moving on. Okay? That is the main corporate office for Tractor Supply. The main corporate office for Tractor Supply. The main corporate office for Tractor Supply. Ironically, they're open today. I've called twice. I've spoken to 2 representatives. The first one was very nice. Unfortunately, our phone call got disconnected as I was waiting, but that was okay. I was in the barn getting ready to go help my cow anyway. So I called back and I spoke with a gentleman, went into great detail about my concerns about decisions that I'm hearing that Tractor Supply might be making, or what are they doing.
The Tractor Supply website and look around for their mission statement. Okay? And when you do that, you're going to find the whole list of everything that they support and everything that they have going on. So I don't know, you guys, somebody said that they called the store on a Sunday, the corporate on a Sunday, and talked to somebody. I mean, come on, you guys. Hopefully our group is smarter than that, right? There's no one in corporate on Sunday. Where you guys been from? You work? All the corporate people are at home. They got hourly employees and they're answering the phone. They don't know nothing. Most of them can't even tell you what row a dog chain's on.
They basically denied being involved in any type of sponsorship for things basically beyond anything like 4-H, Boy Scouts, etc. That is what was said. Let me put it to you this way. He did say that we don't get involved, Tractor Supply does not get involved in sponsoring things that basically go beyond the scope of what we already do, and anything that would involve personal decisions and people's personal lives or what they do. That's their business. We don't have anything to do with that. We just stick with Tractor Supply. Now, I asked a few more questions about, can individual stores make decisions about sponsoring things? I got a no on that. And that basically, if you're curious of what I'm talking about, apparently there is, I'm just kind of going with the flow here. There was either a transgender situation, a show, or what you would call a drag queen show, and that they sponsored it in Waco, Texas. So I was very specific with that, and I said, listen, I'm not calling to give my opinion to you, what I think or what I don't think. What I'm telling you is I'm calling to ask, did this happen? Do you sponsor it? Is this true? I do shop with you guys, and I think it's a fair, if this is being said, I think it's a fair question for me to ask you, because I am a consumer, and I think that's a fair question for me to ask you. And I told you the response. Now here is the other answer. They called the Waco, Texas store with me on the line. Now he put me on hold, so I didn't hear the back and forth, but like I said, so he came back, he said, I did not speak to the actual manager. The manager is not at work today. But I did speak to the next person, and basically what is being told, what I was told that happened was that there was like a show or a get-together. We call them get-togethers around here, I guess. At a convention center. It was not held at the Tractor Supply, by what I was told. It was at a convention center, hotel convention center place. You help me? And that somehow a Tractor Supply banner was hung. But that when that was questioned, because they are claiming they don't have anything to do with that, it was then taken down.
And the emails that I'm getting, trying to call me out. You guys are something else. You guys, all I'm doing is bringing you the information. This is the last video I'm going to do talking about it. When you stand for nothing, you're going to fall for everything. I have people telling me that there was just some banner at it. I have people telling me that there was an event that Tractor Supply had up and they had no idea and they went and took it down. That is a lie. It's a stone cold lie. Tractor Supply is funneling money into the LGBT community, which is no problem. And if they would have had an event that Tractor Supply sponsored, and it was just like, they were just hanging out and having a barbecue or something, right? No one would even be talking about this stuff. But because they come out, right, and they're flapping their stuff and they're opening their shirts and they're taking dollar bills off of children, this is a problem. And if you don't see it as a problem, unsubscribe right now. Right? Because I don't care if you subscribe here or not. Our whole mission here is to help bring you guys the truth, help you get out of the system, okay? The system that's destroying our families. I wrote Hal Lawton, Tractor Supply CEO, an email this morning. Here's what he said. He replied himself basically that it happened. And they are told by the organizers that it was to be family friendly, okay? So they said, we're going to put on this event. We're the LGBTQ whatever group, okay? And it's going to be family friendly, okay? And he bought into it. And then they got there and they rolled out the dancing and the dollars and all this stuff. He said he shared our concern. And he tells me that they were aware it was a drag queen story hour, and now they're doing damage control. That's from the CEO score on the Human Rights Campaign Foundation 2022. Best Place to Work Corporate Equity Index, and achieved its inaugural inclusion into the 2022 Bloomberg Gender Equality Index, according to its own January 2022 press release. Now, Hal Lawton knows full well his company stands on ESG. Okay, now this ESG is what's going on behind the scenes. Okay, remember I told you these companies are making a pact and they're all getting together and they're signing up for the ESG. Okay, now you guys go do your homework. I can't spoon feed you everything, man, but I'm not going to come on this YouTube channel talking crap. I'm going to give it to you guys full board, man. The truth, because the truth will set you free. All that other stuff did was just create more confusion. There's no truth in there. It creates more confusion, and now people are more confused. I tried to give you the straight up stuff. I posted a picture last night on the community tab, and it's right here where the LGBT community is thanking them for sponsoring the Waco, Texas event. Do you understand that? All right.
You can say whatever you want about me, but I will not be told. And I will not watch somebody walk around and call me and my husband a liar. I know a lot of things about a lot of people, so if we want to go this route, we can open that can of worms. You better bring your damn fork because you'll be eating them, okay? So let me say this right now, okay? I don't know what's up people's butts, and I really don't care. So let me just get to the point on this. Oh boy is right. When you come to my channel, if you choose to be here, I'm going to treat you like I'm going to treat anybody else, and I'm going to expect you to do your own homework and think for yourself. Call Tractor Supply and verify that I called yesterday. You go right ahead. The gentleman I spoke to, his name is Mikhail. Mikhail. Call him up. Ask him. I actually talked to a lady at first, and I got disconnected while I was up in my barn. When I got done taking care of my business, because see, I'm at my homestead. I'm working my farm. I ain't BSing people trying to make you think that I do these things. I live this life. I don't live somewhere else, and live a life somewhere else. I live here. You got me? You feel it? Bring it. Don't you dare call me a liar. You got it? We want to talk about lying. We can go there. Believe me. Okay? So when I made my second phone call in my kitchen with my husband and my children who can verify it, his name is Mikhail. You spell, and this is what he told me. Yes, ma'am, my name is Mikhail. You spell it like Michael, and you put a K in it. Mikhail. Call that number at Tractor Supply, which is in Middle Tennessee. You ask for Mikhail, and you ask him if he spoke to Patera Marlowe. Don't you call me a liar. You want some attention? You want some attention, beta? You're going to get it. Now, I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know if the world's just gone on fire and you've lost your mind, but I'm not going to be called a liar. That's cute. That's real cute. Somebody needs some clicks on some videos. I'm gonna give it to you, okay? I'm gonna give you some clicks, okay? I'm gonna give you some clicks. You need clicks? Okay, I guess we're done bullying other people right now, so we're gonna bully me, so I'm gonna help you get some clicks. Whatever. Let you know how I feel about it. Very, very unimpressed. I don't expect apologies from people. I just want to be left alone. I ain't looking for explanations, and I'm not looking for apologies. See, when people show you who they are, believe them, okay? I don't care where you live. When you show everybody and you show me who you are, don't bother. See, when people show you who they are, believe them, okay? I don't care where you live. When you show everybody and you show me who you are, don't bother. Now, you may think that's wrong for me to say that. That's fine, but I'm just saying, they can say anything they want about you. And just because they say it doesn't mean that it's true. And unfortunately, see, that's the game of like politics, where, you know, certain people, the strategy is attack, and it throws the other people off to be on the defense. So I'm not on the defense here.
Now, can you imagine that I'm trying to sound the alarm on drag queens reading story time to kids? And by the way, that's an internal issue for me. Well, some of you guys are on the surface with it. You know it's not right, and you don't condone it, and you want to try to stomp it out. And then there's other people who have actually been victims of it. Okay? So this is no joke for me. That's another reason why I'm passionate about this. So I put up the next video, you know, confirming again the Ted Nugent story, because no one had seen that. And then all the comments underneath the video are basically calling me a liar, saying the story's been debunked, and that Patera called the office and they said it was just a banner. Now you have to understand the frustrations that a person feels when they know they're speaking the truth. It's like I'm getting gaslighted. I know I'm speaking the truth. I have all the evidence to back it up, right? I'm trying to use my voice and my platform to get the word out. And then, you know, that happens. Like everything gets clouded. And now, instead of us talking about Tractor Supply and how they're treating families, we're talking about Patera, right? And how upset she is because gossipers ran and told her that I called her a liar. And as you can see, I never one time ever said she didn't call, said she, you know, lied, or anything like that. And you guys just saw the proof right there. Now, she's made 3 or 4 videos about it and spreading lies and accusing Stacy and myself of not living in our homestead, being fake homesteaders, like we're just doing this on YouTube to make money. can't really stand for it. And I can't be silent about it. I don't have any hate for Patera. You know what I mean? Everybody has their issues that they're dealing with. But I don't know why I'm your issue, Patera. Seriously, I really don't. So I just wanted to clear the air here, okay? Because man, you guys go read the comments on my last 2 videos underneath the comments. I don't block people, I don't hide them, and I don't, unless they're cussing or being crazy, I don't do that. So you're gonna see a lot of comments down there. And some of them are just so mean, mean-spirited. And you're basically coming to me and reprimanding me on a lie. Now, we're all Christian believers, and I can't understand for the life of me why she just didn't email me. Some people are saying, why didn't you email her? Why didn't you email her, Doug? I didn't feel I needed to email her. She said right there exactly what she did and what she did. And so in my mind, there's no gray area. She called corporate on a Sunday, talked to hourly employees who lied to her face, and then she repeated the lie. I don't know where to go with that. I don't know where to go with that. I never called her a liar. I said the story. You guys heard it. The story about it was a lie. And then the gossipers went and told her that I called her a liar. So this is the funny part. I don't know about funny, but this is the part where it gets interesting. As Christians, what are we to do? Right? What are we to do? What am I to do as a Christian right now? Patera, I forgive you, right? You might have let your personal feelings for us cloud the information. It may be just been a mistake. Now, I will tell you guys that since all these videos have been coming out, Patera has posted on her community tab a letter from Tractor Supply that has now went from the phone call to "it never happened, we don't support that stuff, no way Jose," to "oh yeah, we hosted the event and we were assured it was family friendly, and we expressed our concerns with the..." Come on, you guys. How long as Christians are we going to go for this stuff? I'm just seriously putting it out there. How long are we going to go for this stuff? That's no accident. Now I'm about to show you, if you have kids watching the video, hopefully you don't. Tractor Supply is hosting this event all over Texas. I have a couple more pictures that I'm going to show you right now. Make sure your kids aren't watching. Some of the stuff they're doing there and where it was in Texas. And the Tractor Supply is a sponsor and promoter of it. There's even a Baptist church on there. Even a Baptist church on there. All right, so basically, y'all, I just wanted to drop this video off. I want to clear the air here. I don't have anything to apologize for. And I'm going to say this, and it's probably going to hurt, but gossipers and Patera got us here. All I try to do is bring the story about the kids. Instead of championing behind that, it's almost like she's trying to find a reason to forgive or let go of Tractor Supply's wrongdoing. To this second, she has not even fully admitted that they're responsible. So that's all I got for you guys. I don't like this kind of stuff. I'm not going to really do this anymore. If you guys keep bashing my comments down there, it's just going to be fine. I'm just going to ignore you. But me and Stacy, man, we're salt of the earth, right? And we're not going for this stuff. And I'm not going to be, torn down. We lost thousands of subscribers over this. Over gossip and lies. And I just hope that some of you guys see the truth and that you come back and that you actually apologize, right? That you humble yourself and you apologize. I'm not asking you to pick sides, but the truth will set you free. Thanks for watching as always. If you did like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, give it a thumbs down. You know? But what we all need to do is lean into our scriptures. We need to stop the gossiping and backbiting. And we need to focus on the issue at hand, which is defeating Satan and his minions. Because they're coming, and they're coming hard. And your kids and your future depend on it.
The greatest single cause of atheism in the world today is Christians who acknowledge Jesus with their lips and walk out the door and deny him by their lifestyle. That is what our unbelieving world simply finds unbelievable.